Tell you this right now. If you go and see this movie, you're going to walk out with a big smile on your face, your jaw hitting the floor, and your eyes wide open from many of the spectacle that you get from this big bundle of joy that is Birds of Prey. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a brand new non-spoiler review for Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. Yes, I said a non-spoiler, so you guys are safe here. Do not worry. I won't be spoiling anything. That's for a different type of video. But today I'm going to be going over this and giving you guys my basic reaction to what I thought of Birds of Prey. One of my most anticipated movies actually for this year because I'm a major fan of Margot Robbie. I like to see where her career is going. And to say the least, I wasn't most excited about this when they announced it. Then the cast and crew and everything started coming around and I got a little bit more excited. And in general, now seeing this movie, I can definitely say and walk out of this saying this movie was effing awesome. And it is just a big bundle of joy. It's a bundle of fun. And it also might be one of the DCEU's best yet. Of course, if you guys are new here, though, make sure again to hit that like and subscribe button where I do tons of early movie reviews like this on a daily basis. And of course, I love to talk movies with you guys, geeky content and all sorts of galore. So make sure to comment down below and let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Did you guys enjoy Birds of Prey? Are you guys excited? Are you seeing it this weekend? Let's discuss it. Birds of Prey is a twisted tale told by Harley Quinn herself. And after splitting with the Joker, Harley Quinn decides to join superheroes Black Canary, Huntress, and Renee Montoya to save a young girl from an evil crime lord Black Mask. While I can give you that synopsis, that's a very basic, not spoiler type of thing of what this movie's about, there's a lot to do with this movie, and there's a lot of comparisons to Deadpool and Tarantino, and while I see the Deadpool stuff, and while I see the Tarantino, this is really much its own thing, and I don't think we should completely say, hey, we should completely compare it to this and that, because yes, are there Deadpool-isms in here? Absolutely. And are there Tarantino-isms? Absolutely. But it really is its own thing by the end of the day, and I think this is one of the comic book films that I'm glad that DC is able to make. And one of the things actually going into this movie that I was very much worried about was the R-rated nature. Are they just going to do it to say it's R-rated? Are they not? The R-rated actually works for these characters and makes it really fit. It's not like you're hearing them out spew the F words and C words just for the sake of it. It feels natural. And the whole concept and everything that's going about in this feels natural and real and actually fulfilling and satisfying for these characters and what's happening to them. Really, the thematics of that all start with Cathy Yan's direction. She is fantastic, and really you can tell that a woman director directed this. And I love that. I love when you can actually tell and you can see the small nuances. You can see the small little elements that they took their care and joy with. And what Cathy was able to really fulfill into this story is, I think, something that many other directors wouldn't be able to capture. And one of my favorite things that she actually really captured the most into a very emotionally gravitating way was the relationship and the breakup between her and the Joker. We've all been through a bad breakup once or twice or even more than that in our lives, and I thought they captured it to such a sense that really felt relatable to almost any single person that was watching this movie, and the way that really pushes her character forward into kind of coping with this mechanism and what is going on with her. It's one of my favorite things how they were able to place it into this movie, and I didn't know how much they were going to be able to really touch on that, but they touch on it quite a bit. And it always feels natural to the story. The whole story feels natural, and it's paced perfectly with a very smooth breeze that it goes by like this. And when the movie ended, I said, I wanted more. Not in a bad way, but I wanted more. It left me satisfied and fulfilled, while at the same time saying, I can't wait to see the next thing. Besides Cathy's direction, the big accomplishment of this whole entire movie is the cast. My God, let's start with Margot freaking Robbie herself. I've always said this, ever since Wolf of Wall Street, yes, she's beautiful, she's gorgeous, but she held her own with Leonardo DiCaprio. And what she does inside this movie really pushes her to another level. She's great in I, Tonya. Should have won the Oscar that year. And she's been great in every single one of these things. She's always a big shining spot. And even in Suicide Squad, we all argued that her and Deadshot were the best things about that movie. And in this one, she is the star of this movie. And that might piss off some comic book fans. Like, oh, this is a Birds of Prey movie. And I will go as far as say, this is definitely more of a Harley Quinn movie, while an origin story as well for the Birds of Prey, which I liked how they took that approach. Should it have been called Birds of Prey? Maybe not. But I do like their approach and how they touched on the whole origin stories of every single one of these characters and really touched into that. But again, this is really the forefront of Harley Quinn and why they have that little tagline, the emancipation of one Harley Quinn. Because it is. And what Margot Robbie does with this character is phenomenal. She embodies Harley Quinn to every ounce, and any kind of issue you had with her in Suicide Squad, it's kind of written away. Not saying that they kind of retcon Suicide Squad, because it's not. It's really much canon inside the story. She's really able to take the material here and elevate it to another level that we haven't seen yet before. She embodies Harley Quinn. She is Harley Quinn. 10 years from now, we're going to look and really talk about 10 actors or actresses that really embodied a character in a comic book space, and Margot Robbie's going to be one of those. She has so many emotions that she needs to go through without this film, and some that, could turn off other viewers. But what she's able to do is she's still being able to be stylized, funny, adorable, while at the same time emotional, and all packaged into one bundle of what is Harley Quinn. And she fulfills that to every ounce. And again, Suicide Squad gave her a little bit of that tidbits, but she was able to really push it more into the forefront. I'd be remiss if I didn't discuss the other members of the Birds of Prey. Of course, Mary Elizabeth Winstead is great as the Huntress. I absolutely wanted more of her, and I hope that we get more of her down the road. And of course, Smollett Bell as Black Canary was fantastic, and probably out of all the other side characters in here, was absolutely my favorite part of this whole entire movie, and I really can't wait to see what they do with her character next. Bring me some Green Arrow, please, because I'm craving it now. Of course, Rosie Perez as well is a great addition as Renee Montoya, really brings her own. And of course, Ella J. Basco, who plays Cassandra Cain, is just great. She really holds her own with all these great people and really has some memorable moments. And that's what I'll say, is while this is more, yes, of a Harley Quinn movie, everyone has that one moment that really stuns out to you the most, and you're like, damn, I love it. Speaking of people who really stand out in this movie the most, we're talking about anyone that really takes and steals almost every single scene they are in. It is Ewan McGregor as Black Mask. Holy crap, is he just having the time of his life in this role and eating every single scene of dialogue and spewing it out into the most menacing, twisted, sickening, but also most entertaining way that fits totally into this world of Harley Quinn. And I just loved it and ate up every single moment that Ewan McGregor was on the screen. He was perfect casting as Black Mask. Truly, we did hear a couple months back that they did go back for major reshoots for a lot of the action set pieces and happened to get a lot of the John Wick stunt team, Chad, back on board to really focus in and tighten up those action set pieces, and you can tell. I'm ready to say this. Birds of Prey might be some of the most best action set pieces we've ever seen in a comic book film. They really truly feel John Wickish, with more elements that add into what these females' powers are and what they are able to use them towards the Birds of Prey, and in general, any antagonist they must go against. The way that they were able to intersect these and all place them into the story really made it for some jaw-dropping action scenes that I was like, damn, this is awesome, and I just love when you can see every single thing happening on the screen, and it just gave me a big ass smile on my face. Before I give you guys my final thoughts on Birds of Prey, make sure to get in a comment down below. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Are you guys excited for this one? Are you not? Are you more hyped now? Are you not? Let's discuss it down below, guys. And of course, guys, if you guys want to check out movies early, head over to Sam Sean Films as well down below. And of course, just a big thank you to you and a big thank you to my Patreon supporters, because without you, I wouldn't be able to do this. Birds of Prey is a bundle of joy, one that had me emotionally enwrapped, laughing at others, and eyes jaw wide open for the action set pieces, and even falling more in love with Harley Quinn herself. Plus, not to mention the kick-ass ladies of the Birds of Prey all get a moment to shine. Also, Black Mask was flippin' awesome, and Ewan McGregor again was superb in the role. Over time, I know this one will continue to improve on rewatches. It's so entertaining, it's so fast-paced, to the point where it's not as fast-paced as you're like, oh my god, we're going way too fast through this. It's just perfectly paced. It's such a great time at the movies. It gave me a big smile, and it's definitely one of the DCEU's best, and honestly might be even one of the DC's best. I went in this very high, with very high expectations, and walked out so satisfied, fulfilled, and craving for more. I can't wait to get more of the Birds of Prey. I can't wait to get more of Harley Quinn, and I can't wait to get more of this world that they explored us in. Yes, I will say some of the story elements are a little bit cluttered in the first act, but as the film starts to get going, it gets even better and better and better, and I just can't wait to see Harley Quinn, or in general, might I say, Birds of Prey all over again. So with all that said, I'm going to give Birds of Prey an A-. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this movie. Did you guys enjoy it? Did you not? Let's discuss it down below, guys. Thank you guys again so much for watching this. And of course, until next time, stay classy.